Hey YouTube, I'm back, and today I'm going to do a favorites and failures video. So I'm just going to do one for the past about 4 weeks, just because I feel like it's too late to do a November one and too early to do a December one, so I'm just going to kind of just throw all of that shit together into a big, beautiful video of my favorites and failures from the past few weeks. So my first favorite is a book called Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. Now, I'm not going to go into a plot summary about this because I did a review on this last week. I'm just going to put a link down below, and if you want to hear a plot summary about this, you can go pause this, watch it, and then come back. The next book is a book that I'm sure everybody has heard about by an author who is just so terrific. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And I read this book about a year ago, but I just recently reread it, and it just reminded me how fucking terrific it was, so I thought I'd put it in here. For those of you who don't know what it's about a girl named Hazel who has cancer. But it's not the typical cancer book. And she meets a boy named Augustus Waters at a cancer support group, and the story kind of unfolds from that. And I don't know why I just went fucking orange. Sorry about that. I was at Warped Tour this past summer. I went to a Pure Noise tent, and I bought a t-shirt for a band called The Story So Far. And the guy who was running the tent was like, just take a free CD, we're doing that, whatever. And I already had a CD for the band I bought the t-shirt for, and I didn't know what to pick, so the guy was like, oh, well, you like pop punk, obviously, because that's the genre that the band is. And he was like, well, this band is giving that one a run for its money, so take the CD. So I did, and it is the CD Contender by Forever Came Calling. And like I said before, this is a pop punk band, and I actually really like pop punk. It's one of my favorite genres. I do listen to everything, pretty much, except maybe country and rap. Not a fan. I love this CD. It's very well done. Great CD. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to it, and if you like pop punk, you should pick it up. The rest of my favorites are going to be makeup, so if you aren't so into makeup, you just skip ahead to the failures, and if you do want to hear me talk about makeup, just stay on here. So the first favorite for makeup is, I'm sure, a product everybody's heard about already. It's one of the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Lip Balm Stains in the color Crush. I'll swatch this for you. It is a crushed berry color. There it is right there. It's kind of purple toned, which I really like. I think this is a great fall winter color. I wear it all the time. My only problem with these is if you have dry lips, you will see the cracks in your lips. I have to slather on lip balm before I put this on, and I know it's supposed to hydrate, but my lips are just so dry that for some reason, like, when I put it on, my lips just crack. And I don't know if this is gonna be a problem for you guys, but for me, I bite my lips a lot, so the color always ends up like being really light in the middle of my lip and really dark on the outside. But I mean, that is something I'm willing to live with because I love this color. It's one of my favorite lip colors, actually. On to the next one, another lip product. It's MAC, and I think it might actually be limited edition. I'm not sure. It is Viva Glam V, and it is a luster. And I would kind of call this color a Your Lips But Better color. There it is right there. It's kind of like a nudie pink color. It has glitter and shimmer in it, which I really love. I actually have it on now. Yeah, I really love this, and I wear it so often. I have one more MAC lipstick, which is Rebel, and which I never wear because if anybody knows the color I'm talking about, it's fucking purple, and I never wear it. So it was nice to have a MAC lipstick that I could wear, and I really just love this color. I think it will work on a lot of different skin tones. The next two I have are both Wet n Wild palettes. One of them is a palette, and one of them is a trio, eyeshadow trio. And the first one I'm sure everybody's heard of, Comfort Zone by Wet n Wild. I love this palette. Let me just tell you, for a really cheap drugstore brand, these colors are really nice and they have a lot of pigmentation. Like, you're gonna see, I don't press hard on this when I'm running my finger over it, and like, a lot of fucking color just came off of that. And this palette was only like $4, so like, that's super awesome. I love it. The next one is, it's called Walking on Eggshells. It's an eyeshadow trio, and there's not really much to say. It comes with a brow bone crease and an eyelid color, and they're all very nice. It's like this one's kind of a pink. It's hard to see. It's like a pinky nude color. This one is brown, obviously, and this one is like a creamy white. Now, the eyelid color, I think it's a pretty decent dupe for Sin by Urban Decay. And I'm kind of been really grateful for that because I ran out of Sin 3 weeks ago, and that's pretty much the color I wear all the time, so I've been wearing that lately, which is great. On to my failures, and now let me just tell you that just because I'm saying they're failures doesn't mean that they're going to be failures for you. A lot of people are going to like the things that I'm saying and talking about right now, and they're going to be like, what the fuck, why does Marissa fucking hate these? And it's not even that I hate some of them, it's just that I don't like them so much. The first one's a book. And this is a great example of how I'm saying that I don't hate this book. This book hates me. I've been reading Revolutionary Road by Richard Yates for pretty much since 10th grade, and I'm a freshman in college right now. I love this movie. It's a terrific movie, and it made me want to read this book. Now, you can see where that bookmark is. I am not very far through this book. I'm about halfway, and you know what? I keep putting it to the side, because I'm like, oh, well, the plot isn't, like, I know what happens, so let me just get another book. And I do. Every time I get another book and I'm reading this, I'm like, oh, well, fuck Revolutionary Road, I'm just gonna go read The Fault in Our Stars, or the F. Scott Fitzgerald book I've been meaning to read. I just threw that. That was bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, this book, it's not that it's bad. I actually really like the writing style. I just can't get through it, and the book hates me, and which makes me sad because I really want to finish this. So that's just a failure. It's not a failure on the book's part. It is my own personal failure. The second failure is a CD. And let me just tell you, it's the CD, Your Favorite Weapon by Brand New. Now, I love Brand New. I have their CD, The Devil and God Are Raging Inside of Me, and I love it. It's my favorite fucking CD. But this CD, now, maybe it's because I heard them all mature and fucking deep, and that CD is so fucking great. Maybe it's because I heard that CD first, and then I bought this. Duh, I put it in the CD player, and it reminds me, and it should, it reminds me of Taking Back Sunday. And I used to like Taking Back Sunday, but I don't anymore. And it should remind me of them because this is their first CD, and the lead singer was I believe the guitarist and lyric writer for Taking Back Sunday before he made Brand New. And it's not that I hate it, it just reminds me of pop punk, which I wasn't expecting. So like, I'm in the mood to listen to Brand New, and I put the CD in, and I'm like, one of the songs, I believe it is Secondary, but I might be wrong, sounds like Blink-182, and I'm like, no, Brand New, stop it. This is not me bashing on the band. It's not even me bashing on the CD. It's me bashing on myself for not researching the music before I bought it. The last failure is a Maybelline fucking mascara. Now, these mascaras have been so hyped, and I was so excited to get one because my MAC mascara ran out, and I was just like, I don't want to spend $14 on a fucking mascara. Let me spend like $7 and get a decent one. And I got the Falsies Volume Express, which I had heard nothing but terrific things about, really, on Tumblr and on some YouTube channels. Then I put it on, and shit clumps like fucking, like things I don't want to say. This shit, I use it, I'm using it now because it's the only freaking mascara I own at my house right now, and I'm determined to just use it until it's gone, and I have found ways to just make it clump less, but like it's just, it doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't make me look like I have false lashes. It makes me look it makes me look like I have really badly done mascara lashes. That's just what it does. So I'm kind of just dealing with this until like I can't deal with it anymore. Yeah.